In a war-torn land where the sun rarely pierced the gray skies, there lived two orphans, Gale and Leora. They had grown up together in the ruins of a broken city, where laughter was rare and safety was a memory. Though the world had turned cold, Gale had always made it feel warmer. They weren't blood, but they were closer than family. Gale was the fighter, climbing through rubble to find food, stealing medicine when Leora fell sick, always protecting, always smiling through bruised lips. Leora, in turn, was the dreamer. She believed in stars even when the sky was smoke. She'd whisper stories to Gale at night, painting worlds that didn't hurt. One day, word spread of a hidden train, a final escape route headed toward a free land, far from the war. But the train had only a few seats, and only those who passed the checkpoint could board. Gale and Leora ran for it, like hundreds of others. When they arrived, the checkpoint wasn't just a gate, it was a trap. Armed guards selected who was fit enough to leave. Everyone else was cast aside. Gale, with his bloodied past and ragged clothes, was rejected. Leora, barely 17, weak but with clear eyes, was allowed. She clung to Gale's sleeve. "I'm not going without you." "You have to," he said. "This is your chance." "No," she whispered. "We promised." Together. Gale glanced around. The guards were watching, but not closely. Beyond the gate was a path. A plan began to form, a risky one. Gale took her face in his hands. "Do you trust me?" "With everything." Then he did something she didn't expect. He pulled the small, torn ID tag from around his neck and slipped it into her coat. "Run when I tell you. Don't look back." "What are you doing?" He smiled, the kind of smile that hides pain. "Keeping my promise." Then he stood tall and sprinted toward the guards, yelling, drawing all eyes to him. They shouted, raised weapons. Leora didn't understand until she saw the guards chase him, leaving the gate unguarded. "Run," she heard in her heart. And she did. Behind her, Gale led the guards into the wreckage of a crumbling building. A shot rang out. Then another. The air trembled. Dust rose into the sky. She didn't stop running. Later, on the train, Leora sat with Gale's ID pressed to her heart. Tears traced silent rivers down her cheeks as she stared out at a horizon she never believed she'd see. She was safe, yes, but a piece of her had been left in the ruins. Years passed. Leora grew strong. She became a writer, a storyteller. She wrote of courage, of broken worlds, and of a boy who smiled even when the world gave him no reason. Her most cherished book was called *The Last Light*, dedicated to Gale. In her speeches, she would often say, "He didn't just save me, he saved the part of me that still believed people could be good. He was the last light in my darkest hour." And in that way, Gale lived on, not as a shadow in the past, but as a light that helped guide others.